Son came asking about his computer. Mom gave advice. Now he's not your son? What? Hey, what is up, society? It is your favorite wannabe influencer, Sovereign Koi. Welcome back to another video. If you're right outside of the, you already freaking know. We getting back into these Reddit stories, y'all. I got some really cool titles here. So if you guys want to see me read Reddit stories, then keep on watching. All right, guys, let's get into the video. Am I the a-hole for telling my husband that our marriage is over because he asked for a paternity test? Oh, throwaway account, but need some clarity as I'm massively upset. I, 52 female, baby, you still pumping them like that? You still hucking and jiving like that at 52, man? Okay. She said, no cobwebs for me, honey. Continuing. I, 52 female, have been married to my husband for 24 years. Together for 30. Dang, so y'all been together since y'all was young. It hasn't always been roses, but it's been a lot of fun. Yesterday, we were having a Friday evening drink to relax, and our son, 17, asked for our help with his gaming PC. I'm the tech, so I tried to give advice. My husband got pissy and stormed off saying that his relax time was ruined. I thought he was being childish and pretty much ignored him. This evening, he told me that in a previous relationship, his partner had a miscarriage, and in the investigation, they found out that he was infertile, and so she had been cheating. This is news to me. Girl, this is news to me. It's been 3 decades, babe. The hell? Yeah, we have been together 12 years before I conceived. I have never cheated on him. I always thought the problem had been mine. He says that our son is not his and that he wants a DNA test? I agreed because I never cheated on him ever. I said our marriage was over because of this. He said I knew I would react this way and I'm a lying a-hole? My heart is broken. Reddit, am I the a-hole? What? Where did this blossom from? Sir, did you literally just tell your wife that your son is not yours because he interrupted your relaxation time? Are you insane? I knew that you would react like this. We've been together 3 decades. We have a 17-year-old son. And now all of a sudden, after he interrupted your relaxation time, all of a sudden, he's not yours? Where's the correlation? Did I miss a sentence? Did I miss a memo? I swear I didn't. Y'all were having a relaxing evening. Son came asking about his computer. Mom gave advice. Now he's not your son? What is happening here? Girl, woo, child, I would have said yeah too. Yeah, go ahead. Let's go ahead and get you up out of here. What Drewski say? Pack it up. Say, let's just call a spade a spade. You've been wanting to get out of this relationship, and so you came up with this ridiculous accusation to do so. And, and this is the reason why men die alone. A lot of them die alone. See, women, we die surrounded by our loved ones, by our family, by our friends. Women will never be alone. But men, they die alone. The ones that are mostly in the retirement homes are alone. No wife, no kids. And if they did have kids and a wife, they don't want to see their ass. Okay? You still got the return label. Return to sender. Next story. Never splitting the check again. Ooh, this has been a common topic, honey. Splitting the check. Let's do it. I've been with my husband nearly 6 years and married for almost 3. Our entire relationship, family birthday dinners with my in-laws have always been a mess. Oh. They never decide where to go or what time until the very last minute. Sometimes they even change the location or time of day, so even reservations can become useless because you need most of the party present. What in the world? People are typically late, not 15 to 20 minutes late, sometimes even an hour. And thus having others waiting to start eating. Girl, I will start without them. But the most painful part of these events has always been paying for the check at the end of the meal. Typically what will happen is everyone will split the check in whichever way so the birthday person doesn't have to pay for their meal. Perfect. Period. Because that's their treat, it's their birthday. No one ever says, hey everyone, we're splitting the check evenly, no matter what. Or pay for yourself. And a little extra for the birthday person. Nothing. Everyone's just left to figure it out at the end of the night. They'll offer to share, I think, in hopes to make it more attractive to share the bill. We were asked once to pay $60 each on an approximately $300 bill, when all we ordered was two $15 meals and water, while everyone else went ham and bought whatever they wanted, plus alcohol. Bookie, not you asking me and my man to go 60. That's 120, baby. What you finna be paying? What in the world? That's why when you go with big groups and you know that they act like this, or you go into big groups and you don't know them like that, tell the waitress immediately it's going to be separate checks. My check and my husband's check is going to be separate. When they asked what we were doing birthday dinner wise for me and my husband, we picked a great restaurant. It was a great meal. My husband ordered a couple appetizers to share with the table, which everyone partook in. When the bill came, my brother-in-law said, "Let's see how much we paid. Maybe you guys don't pay." When the bill came, my brother-in-law said, "Let's see how much we pay. Maybe you guys don't pay." I was flabbergasted. All of a sudden, it was, "We will see," and not automatic. We ended up paying our entire bill, including apps and drinks. For everybody? I was really upset because time and time, we've had to pay more than our fair share. But then when it was our turn, no one was willing to follow tradition. Right. When my sister-in-law's birthday dinner came along, we decided to only pay for what we ordered and let them figure out the rest. Period. My in-laws were not only ordering alcohol and meals, but also a bottle of sparkling water, which I have never seen them do in years. I've known them. Well, yeah, you've known them for 6 years now. We took the tab when we were done eating and chatted, paid for our meals plus tip, and left. I'm so glad we've decided that this is how we'll handle dinner from now on. So much annoying stress removed. Girl, you should have known that y'all was the cash cows at this point. Because I doubt that. How many people was at that $300 dinner that y'all was paying $120 for? That's what I want to know. Girl, I'll be damned if I go somewhere and I only spend $30 and I have to pay $120, baby. I'm not coming at $120 if I only have $30, babe. Hello? No, ma'am. Like, no. And why do y'all keep going to dinner with them? Why? If it's a mess every single time, they don't pay their fair share, they don't treat y'all. How is it y'all birthdays and they don't even treat y'all? Like, why do you keep going to dinner with these people? These people really don't care about y'all. They really don't like y'all. And they obviously just using y'all for y'all money. Y'all need to stop hanging out with broke hoes. That's another thing too. Y'all gotta stop hanging out with broke people. They're not coming with us in 2025. Okay? Moving on. Am I the a-hole for telling my sister-in-law her son is no longer invited to my house ever? I, 26 female, have been married to my husband, 30 male, for 2 years. I am currently 18 weeks pregnant as well. My sister-in-law is 31 female, and she has a 15-year-old son. Oh, she had him when she was 16. Riley, and a 6-year-old son. Riley is a very troubled boy. I don't really know the details, but I have always loved my sister-in-law and her children. So she tells me about his drug and alcohol issues. He's been in legal trouble in and out of clinical settings and therapy. According to her, Riley's been getting better recently. So she asked my husband and I if I could keep him and his little brother and if they could stay with us for a few days while her and her husband went to a funeral. We said yes, of course. Well, to make a long story short, at first the boys were super nice and happy. We watched a movie, I made us dinner, the 6-year-old even told me his plans for the future. It was really nice. And then Riley got into an argument with my husband. I was in the next room and overheard it start. It was because my husband moved Riley's jacket. I walked in just to see what was happening. Riley was very upset, and my husband wasn't doing a very good job calming him. I walked up and gently suggested Riley come with me to cool off. He agreed. However, when we were walking to the bedroom where I was going to talk with him calmly, Riley suddenly decided he wanted to try and fight my husband again. Okay. And shoved me into the wall to run back? He shoved me hard enough that my head hit a jacket hook on the wall and I was bleeding. My husband took Riley to a hotel for the night and I stayed with the 6-year-old who was a sobbing mess after this. Yeah, because what the heck? So I told my sister-in-law I will never have Riley in my house again. She was so apologetic, but I didn't care. I'm pregnant. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And Riley knows this and he shoved me. He consistently tried to fight with my husband. He makes his brother cry all the time. My sister-in-law wasn't even mad I said I didn't want Riley there anymore. But she thinks it's unfair I said never again. And that his brother can still come. But I don't think so. Am I the a-hole? Girl, no. If that boy has been having behavioral problems, listen. okay? When they're young, they got big emotions, tiny bodies, okay? And I understand this because I was a child who had a lot of mental struggles growing up, and anger management was one of them. And it's just when you're a small kid and you have like, when you have big emotions when you're a small kid on top of already having like a mental imbalance or like a chemical imbalance in your brain, it makes things 10 times worse for a child with like some type of mental disability. So I was one of those kids, so I can understand Riley. Okay, hey baby, I went to those, those child, hospitals and stuff too. Like I went to all that stuff when I was a young kid. It's kind of TMI, but whatever. Like I went through all that stuff, so I completely understand this. However, at some point, you got to decide, okay, what kind of person do I want to be? Do I want to be a raging, bogus person, hurting people and stuff like that? Or do I want to control myself and be fun to be around? Now, if this was a 6-year-old, I'd be like, okay, girl, give him some time. Give him some time to develop. He's a baby, big emotions, tiny body. Riley, but he's too old, babe, and you got to protect yourself. You pregnant, and then if he's like that with his little brother, he's probably doing other things to his little brother too. If he touches his stuff or whatever, if he got that upset about your husband moving his jacket, I can just imagine how he treats his little brother. So no, OP, I want to say he's too far gone because he's still technically a kid, so he's still got a lot of development there, but usually once they reach the teenage point and they decide like, this is what I'm going to do, it's kind of hard to get them away from that, to wean them away from that, Now we good on that. Moving on. All right, society, that is it for this freaking video. Make sure to let me know what y'all believe down in the comments. What y'all believe. All right, society, that is it for this freaking video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure to comment down below so I can read all your beautiful opinions. Make sure to like and share. And if you're new, hi, I'm Koi. I would love for you to join my beautiful society. And for all my beautiful society members, make sure to hit that bell notification so you're notified when I post. And I love you guys very, very, very much. And I will see you in the next video. All right, guys. Bye.